What's up, everyone, and welcome back to another edition of the Brootal Block here on YouTube, a place where we like to react to bands and give our personal opinion on said band. I do host a 1 hour metal show on Super Cool Radio called the Brootal Block every Tuesday at noon, and that's where we play music that you probably haven't heard in the hopes that you find some, if not all, the bands interesting enough to add to your own personal playlist. I decided to create this YouTube channel to go further into those bands because on the radio show, I just play music. I just share it with the minions, and hopefully you guys like it and add them to your playlist. Here, I dive a little bit deeper. I grab bands from the show and we dive a little deeper and check out why it is I like said band. So without further ado, let's get into this next band, and it's going to be Crystal Lake with their song Curse. So I want to start off the video by also mentioning that the vocalist is in this video is no longer in the band. With that being said, this was the first song that I ever heard of Crystal Lake, and the song that drew me into the band. So that's why I wanted to share this one. If you guys would like me to do a reaction to their new vocalist, I don't know if they have new music out yet. I haven't really been following Crystal Lake since the vocalist left. But if they do have new music out and you want me to react to that, please let me know down in the comments, because like I said, I haven't listened to the new stuff yet. I'm still trying to process that this guy's gone. He's a great vocalist, and he's one of the main reasons why I really love the band. Musically, they're solid too, but the vocals really kind of drug me in to this band and made really grab my ear, and you'll see why here. So just as a band, they're solid as shit. The drummer is insane, and you'll see as we go, his fills are pretty insane. The drumming part during the chorus is always one of my favorite parts too. But musically, guitars and bass are also just really good. The bass tone cuts through the mix. It's not overwhelming, but you can still catch little bass parts, that stringiness, that I always call it like the stringy muddiness of the bass. That comes through very well. And then the guitars are very I get a kill switch engage kind of vibe from the guitar stuff. I think it's a little heavier than kill switch, but I definitely get that this is the overseas kill switch, but they're good in their own right. I could see this band going on tour with kill switch and just murdering it. And then of course, like I said, those vocals so powerful, so powerful. Now what I love about it is that during the verses, you're gonna hear the raw aggressiveness of his voice, and then when we get into that chorus, it's gonna completely switch up, and that's what really pulled me in to this band, is the fact that he went from the aggressiveness and then going into his singing voice. It is beautiful. And I love the layering there, the blending of the aggressive vocals with his singing voice. You have a little bit of that beautiful singing voice with that harsh vocals. It gives it this beautiful yet haunting vibe. And then of course you have the drums just pounding you in the face with that ta 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 ta, just that aggressive drum part, while something, and again, like the guitars playing something beautiful. So you have that the contrast both vocally and musically, and it just works really well. See, like that power blasting and the really aggressive drums go really well with the aggressive vocals, and then you have the beautiful singing going really well with the guitar melody. It's just a really cool blend. I also love this like breakdown section so early in the song. Like a lot of times bands will leave that for like later in the song, and they were just like, nope, we're gonna punch you in the face with this right now. So I don't know if that part was supposed to be technically considered verse two. It's kind of felt more like a breakdown. So if it was like intro, verse one, pre-chorus, chorus, then you went to this breakdown thing, and then back into the chorus. It's very awesome. Like it's not your straightforward writing, which I really like, but it's definitely interesting in the way that the song flows. Also, I want to point out, like I did in the last video, this video is very simplistic. It's black and white. It's really just the band, but they add a little bit of elements in there that kind of that panorama type look really adds a little bit more to the video. Even though it's really basic and simplistic, it's still done very well, and it's not overdone. I prefer a simple, simplistic type of video over a complicated one. I don't want my eyes getting tired. I don't want to get exhausted from watching a video. I want to focus on the music. And drummer, dude. God. I just want to point out, because I used to be a drummer in a band many moons ago. Seeing the energy that drummer has, I guarantee you, if he played another instrument, he would be all over the place with just like the rest of the band. He's one of those drummers that like he's a badass drummer, but his energy is too contained in behind the drum kit. It's killer drummer, man. But that there's so much energy that he is holding on to. It's fun to watch. Beautiful time. I like that shot. That part gave me very Spine Shank vibes vocally. Again, just a very unique vocalist. If you're watching this video, I hope you get back into music again sometime in the future, even if it's not with this band. I just hope you're able to get back into doing music again and being creative, because your voice is amazing, man. And I really think the world needs your voice, because it's good. It goes well with this band. Like I said, if you're not able to get back in this band, I hope you're able to do something in the future, even if it's just some music here and there. It doesn't have to be a full album. Just grace us with your presence once or twice a year, and I'll be happy. It doesn't have to be every year, once or twice every 5 years. But I definitely would love to hear more from what you do vocally.
This road is paved with some broken dreams. Standing tall, walk through the south with me. Walk through the south with me. Standing tall, walk through the south with me.
So there we have it. That was Crystal Lake with Curse. It was the first track I ever heard from Crystal Lake, and it's still one of my favorite ones. Again, if you'd like me to do a reaction to the new vocalist, if music's out, I'd be more than happy to do that for you guys, because I'm curious to see what that guy's going to do, or girl, or whoever they have in the band, because at the end of the day, the original vocalists, those are some big shoes to fill. But overall, the band in general is very awesome. It's a band that I would love to see if they ever decide to come to the States. I don't know if they've ever actually come to the States. You can see I didn't do my research before reacting to this video. I just wanted to cover this band because, again, this is one of those bands that we covered on Brootal Block, and I've had them on a couple times, and I really love their style. It's very, I believe they classify themselves as a metalcore band. I'm not good with subgenres, by the way, so I could be wrong, but I believe that's what they classify themselves as, which makes sense because, like I said, they could fit with playing with a band like Killswitch Engage. I think they have elements that Killswitch has that would fit really well on a tour together. But yeah, that's Crystal Lake, a band that if you haven't heard, by all means, go take a dip and dive into their discography and check out some of their other tracks. A very solid band, vocally just phenomenal, musically they know what they're doing, and they blend their elements very well. Like I said, that chorus to me is kind of what really brought me in to that, just all around, not just vocally but musically as well. You have, like I said, you had the drums following along with the aggressiveness, and then you had the vocals, the pretty vocals going along with the beautiful melody of the guitar, and it just added this really beautifully haunting atmosphere, and I really enjoyed it. So I hope you enjoyed it. Like I said, Brootal Block does have a radio show on Super Cool Radio. You can find it on all streaming services. So if you'd like to listen to the radio show, that is also audio only. If you'd like to check that out, then go to your favorite streaming site, Spotify, Anchor, iTunes, Apple, what have you, and check us out. Give us a listen, and I hope that you find some bands that you really enjoy. New episodes every Tuesday at noon with that. And then as far as this is concerned, I haven't really figured out a process of day-wise of when I'm going to put these out. I just want to kind of put them out when I put them out. I do want to be a little more aggressive with it. I don't want to say aggressive, but a little more active. Let's say that. I want to be a little more active with this channel for sure and post up some more. So in the comments, if there's a band that you would like me to react to, go ahead and let me know in the comments. As of right now, I'm just reacting to bands that have been on the show already. But if you have a band that I need to look at and I need to hear, then by all means, let me know in the comments. And again, not only are you helping that band on this channel, but more than likely, if I'm reacting to them on this channel, then I'm going to throw them over onto the radio show and also spin them there. So you're helping them out on two fronts. And it's much appreciated because that's what this community is about at the end of the day. It's for the minions to discover and enjoy new bands. And it's for the bands to be able to get their music out on another platform. But not only that, hopefully find other bands that they like and network. That's really the kind of the goal of all of this, is to build the community for not only the fans, what we call our minions, but also for bands to be able to find other bands to network with, to do shows with, to go on tours with. That's ultimately the goal, and I want to watch these bands grow and become something greater than they already are. Again, this show would not be possible without the bands, wouldn't be possible without our minions, and it wouldn't be possible without Matthew Thomas and Super Cool Radio. So again, I want to thank all of them for allowing me to be able to do this and share with you guys. I'm definitely loving what this show has become. I'm humbled by all the support from bands and minions alike, and the love that I get from Matthew Thomas and Super Cool Radio. So again, thank you, and I'm always going to say that. I'm always going to be thankful for everything you guys do, and I hope that you guys are enjoying this as much as I am. So with that being said, enjoy your day, enjoy the rest of your week, have a safe weekend, and I will see you back here on the Brootal Block.